You've heard it a million times, right? Eat a balanced diet. But what does that actually mean? It feels like it's surrounded by so much noise and confusion. So today, we're gonna cut right through all of that with a clear, simple guide. First, I want you to just look at this number, 85%. Any ideas what that could be? It's a pretty wild statistic, and honestly, it gets right to the heart of why we need to talk about this.
Yep, that's it. A recent study found that a full 85% of us believe our diet is healthier than it actually is. That means there's this huge gap between our perception and the reality of what's on our plates. So, if most of us are a little off course, what does the right course even look like?
Well, to answer that, we really need a solid definition. And this isn't about fads or trendy superfoods, it's about a core principle that's key for our long-term health. Okay, the two words I really want you to focus on here are variety and proportions. See, a balanced diet isn't about restriction. At its very core, it's about eating a whole bunch of different foods to get all the different things your body is crying out for.
And those nutrients, they basically fall into two main camps. I want you to think of it like a car. Your macronutrients, that's carbs, proteins, and fats, they're the fuel. They provide the raw energy to get you moving. But your micronutrients, all those vitamins and minerals, they're the spark plugs. They don't give you energy themselves, but without them, the fuel is useless. Nothing runs. You need both to get anywhere.
So what's the most practical way to make sure you're getting both the fuel and the spark plugs? It's by eating from these 5 core food groups. Each one of these groups offers a unique mix of nutrients that the others just don't have. You know, grains give you certain B vitamins, while fruits are loaded with vitamin C. So getting variety across these groups is really the foundation of the whole thing.
Okay, so that's all the theory. But how do you actually apply it to, your real life, to your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner? Well, let's build a super simple visual blueprint that you can use for every single meal. All right, so if you grew up with that old, kind of confusing food pyramid stuck in your head, I want you to just, set it aside. Today, nutrition experts, like the ones at Harvard, have come up with a much more intuitive guide. It's called the Healthy Eating Plate, and it is a fantastic tool for just seeing what balance looks like. The first step, and honestly the most important one, is this. Fill half of your plate with fruits and vegetables, and really try to get a lot of different colors in there. Why? Because different colors actually signal different nutrients. The red in tomatoes is totally different from the orange in carrots, so the more colors you have, the wider the range of vitamins and good stuff you're getting. Okay, next up. That next quarter of your plate, that's reserved for whole grains. And I have to stress that word whole. We're talking about things like brown rice, whole wheat pasta, quinoa. Unlike refined grains like white bread, these guys have all their fiber, which is awesome for giving you sustained energy and keeping your digestion happy. And that leaves us with the final quarter of the plate. This spot is for healthy protein. This is where things like fish, chicken, beans, or nuts go. They're basically the building blocks for your muscles and all your body's tissues. So remember that simple ratio. Half your plate is produce, a quarter is whole grains, and a quarter is healthy protein. Easy, right? Now these are just the final pieces of the puzzle that kind of go around the plate. The idea is to cook with healthy oils like olive oil. Make water your default drink instead of sugary sodas or juices. And don't forget that staying active is a key partner to any healthy diet. Okay, so we've got our blueprint, we know what to do, but why is it so incredibly important to follow it? The power of keeping this balance day in and day out is, well, it's pretty profound.
Let's just start with the hard facts, because the stakes here are really, really high. 4 of the top 10 leading causes of death in the US, we're talking heart disease, cancer, stroke, and type 2 diabetes, are directly tied to what we eat. What's on our plate has a real, direct impact on our risk for these huge diseases.
But hey, on the flip side of that, the rewards are just immense. I mean, look at this list from the CDC. A balanced diet can help you live longer, it boosts your immune system, strengthens your bones, supports your muscles, it keeps everything from your skin, to your teeth, to your eyes healthy, and it helps you get to a healthy weight. The list of benefits just goes on and on. And this isn't just a small-time concern, this is a global issue. The World Health Organization is crystal clear on this. What we choose to eat and how much we move our bodies are some of the biggest factors that determine health and disease all over the world.
Now, I know this can all sound a little intense, but listen, a balanced diet is not about being perfect. It's really about moderation. So let's talk about the things we should probably eat less of without feeling like we have to banish them from our lives forever.
The foods on this list, they're often called empty calories. You probably heard that term. It means highly processed snacks, for example, give you a bunch of energy, but not much else. Very few nutrients. Refined grains are missing that fiber we talked about. The goal is just to limit these things, not to completely eliminate them, and to make those nutrient-packed foods the star of the show.
I absolutely love this quote from dietitian Paige Welsh. It's just the perfect reminder that a healthy lifestyle has room for treats. Balance means you can enjoy a piece of cake every now and then without feeling guilty, because you know your overall diet is solid. It's all about consistency, not perfection.
So as we wrap this up, I want you to think of your plate not as a set of restrictions, but as a blueprint. It's this powerful tool you get to use 3 times a day to literally build a healthier life. So the only real question is, what are you going to build with it today?